Hi, OCPS first grade writers. You've made it to day 5 of this week of writing. Today is a check-in day. Writers, you've done a lot of important writing this week. We've really started to get into this fiction unit now. You are creating characters and settings. You've really thought about using action, dialogue, and feeling to give your stories details. And hopefully by now you really are getting an idea of how to make a satisfying ending for your reader. So today we're going to use a tool that we would use in class, a writing checklist, to kind of check in on all of your writing progress. You will find in your plans what's called the narrative writing checklist. If you think back to the early part of the school year, we used this when we were writing personal narratives. This checklist will help you make sure you have all the important pieces of what you need to be doing right now in fiction writing. So here's your goal. Today, you are going to write a complete fiction piece. You are going to use all the anchor charts we've already provided you. Things like how to write a realistic fiction book, fiction writers get their characters out of trouble, fiction writers remember, make up pretend characters, give the character a name, imagine adventures, solve problems, touch and tell, sketch and write. You have your ways to spell words chart. And finally, you have ways to bring stories alive. You're going to use all of these things that are now stored in your brain to make a complete writing piece, a fiction piece. When you are done, you are going to use the narrative writing checklist. Here's something important. This list is based on narrative writing. If you think back to that, they were stories about you. What you have to think about is changing the you or the I to whoever your character is. But this is the chart you will use. Here's the cool thing. You're moving closer to second grade. So this checklist gives you things that good first graders do in their writing and things second graders do in their writing. Do you think you can do some of the things that second grade fiction writers do? I do. So, challenge you. Use the checklist, write an almost second grade like fiction story, and then share it with your teacher. Be creative, have fun, happy writing.